What's up everyone, welcome, my name is MT Major. Today we are doing some more Elite Dangerous, and today we're taking a look at the Beluga liner warship again, because, I mean, this is the second video, so you guys know why. And if you guys are wondering why, you can look up the video before this that I made, where I checked if fixed is something that I want to do. Now, I have asked you guys what you think I should do, and from the comments I get a lot of requests, or kind of the idea that people think having fixed weapons is a good idea. Now, I was kind of opposed to this because having everything fixed is pretty hard with the Beluga because you have the two lines. But I would totally test that out a little bit better. Now, I do have a lot of heat issues and a lot of power issues, so I might delete the two plasma accelerators right there and add some multi-cannons just to have some more power. This episode is going to be kind of dedicated to upgrading this ship and kind of taking a look at the loadout, what's the best thing to do for that, and also engineering it a little bit and testing it out. This ship is going to be awesome, guys. I'm going to upgrade this thing to the max of my potential and try to get as strong as I can ship out of this. Now, I'll show you guys kind of the idea that I've got going here. We got frameshift drive A that I'm going to completely upgrade, a power plant that I will completely upgrade as well to get as much power as possible because we're going to need it. As you can see, I only have 0.3 power to spare. We have only, here we have overcharge power plant 1. Now I have to bring it up to 5, so I have to do all that still. As you can see in the optional, I have a 5A prismatic. Now why? Because the 6A normal is actually weaker than the 5A prismatic, and the 6A normal also takes up more energy, I found. So I put in the 5A prismatic because I had it laying around, and it was already a little upgraded, and it's the best fit that I can do, because the 6A prismatic is not going to cut it power-wise yet, maybe later. We have a lot of hull reinforcements because hull reinforcements is epic. We have 4,210 hull reinforcements, or hull integrity right now, and 500 shields. We're going to upgrade the shields as much as we can. I could add shield cell banks, but we don't have the power enough to be able to do that yet, which sucks, but maybe later. We have quite some shield boosters, so we have about 508, 506 shield. We got some point defenses, because that's very handy. Now I can delete a shield booster and then add, like, for example, a shield cell bank or anything like that, but the power use is just going to be too much. And as you can see, we have the livery slots up into well, let's get a German one, but we got everything up what we want, and the chromed Beluga liner. So this thing is, it's really good that we don't have all these locked compartment slots anymore that could only be used by cargo racks or hull. Now I am only using hull because I kind of wanted to use shield cell banks, but I just, in this setup that I have, having shield cell banks could work, but I need more power. So let's first get more power, because I still have all these heavy weapons that draw a lot of power, and maybe I will take the plasmas off and put multis in there so we have some more power to spare. And maybe I can add a field cell bank, or a shield cell bank then. So here we have the beautiful Beluga liner. I mean, barely fits on the pad, actually. And we are going to fly to Daciat. We are already in Daciat, but we're going to fly to Farseer Inc. because we are actually going to upgrade the ship to the potential that we can. Now, I don't have a lot of stuff yet, but we're going to write down what we need, and then we're going to gather these things. Don't worry, I won't bring you guys along for the whole gathering, because it's going to be a lot of resources, but I will show you guys where I gathered them and stuff like that. And we're going to find our way to the end of this Beluga. It's going to be pretty epic. Now, I already know I need some phosphorus. I already know I need some data mine, some eccentric data mine, blah blah blah, whatever the fuck. I need quite a few things, and I've already written them down. So yeah, here we have the weapons. Now, as you can see, I have two lines. Basically, I shoot 2 plasmas in the top and 3 reels in the bottom. Now, the 3 reels in the bottom, I want to keep 100% the plasmas. I'm kind of debating whether or not I should keep them. Gimbal multis should be maybe should be a better idea, but we're gonna try this out anyway. Right now, we are at Farseer Inc., and we're gonna land down in Farseer Inc., and we're gonna basically upgrade the ship to as far as we can. Clean drive, not dirty drive, because I don't want to lose the power draw, so we're gonna do a full clean drive in the engine, so we are faster, and that is the begin upgrade that we're gonna do. So now we're heading over to a pirate activity. It's a threat 5, so it shouldn't be that hard. I'm just going to test out the weapons and the skills that this Beluga liner has in petto. So here we have the pirate sector thingy, a lot of broken pieces, and basically looks a little bit like shit here, but that's okay. We spotted a Sidewinder and we destroyed it. And then I also spotted a Python, and I figured, you know what, why don't we just test this out? So here we have a montage of me firing at him. Now I can tell you right now that this did not work. We got absolutely demolished and didn't even get his shields down. So either this guy had amazing shields, or the weapons are just too weak. I mean, to be honest, 3 railguns are not that weak. So I didn't, shields were probably really strong. However, we should be able to counter this. So what I want to do is I want to go to Todd the Blaster McQueen and check out the Railgun upgrades, and then I'm going to write down what I will need for these upgrades, and I'll go get the supplies needed to upgrade these weapons, and basically upgrade the weapons and upgrade also the 2 multi-cannons that I have. I actually have 2 multi-cannons now instead of plasma chargers, as you guys could see. They're all rapid fire, because, and I want to put multi-servos on them as well, but they're rapid fire 4 and rapid fire 3 right now, and that is because I feel like that's going to be a very good advantage, because I won't have a very small time span where I could actually shoot these guns. These guns are at the top, 2 guns at the top and the back of the ship, meaning that I'll have to face forward to the enemy in order to even hit them. The 3 railguns on the bottom will be the main focus, so I'll be shooting with those the most, and since I can't really fire the multi-cannons when I'm firing the railguns, they will just be used to fire as much shots at the enemy as I can. Now I have long range on the railguns, right now only the first. There's one railgun that's going to have 2 upgrades because that's all that I can afford. I'm going to get more of stuff so that I can actually afford as much upgrades as I can for the next episode, and I kind of am thinking of oversized or feedback cascade. So if you guys want to let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Should I get feedback cascade or oversized or something else? Please let me know. That'll be a lot of help, because I actually am not sure what's the best. I'm thinking about feedback cascade because of the anti-shield properties, but I'm just kind of thinking about that. So yeah, we're upgrading these all with long range 1 because of the damage input and the longer range, which is going to be very useful, because you might expect the contrary, but the Beluga line is very maneuverable and quite fast when fully upgraded, so that'll be very useful, kind of going around our enemies. And in the next episode, we'll definitely take a better look at that, not the way we did it right here. And here you can see the multi-cannons. I want to put overcharged on them, but I'm not going to do that purely because I feel like it's a better idea to just have the multi-cannons fire as fast as possible when I can actually fire them, so that I get as much shots on the enemy, especially from longer ranges, because not every shot is going to land. That will be this episode for today on the Killerwhale. part 2. Next episode we'll take a look at the fully upgraded version, or as far as I could upgrade it, and we'll fight some enemies again. We'll see how it acts, and we'll have a verdict on the Killerwhale. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Killerwhale Part 2.